Are they kidding right now? I have 3 announcements I want to share with you right here in this video, so let's get right into it. I know, like I said, I do have 3 announcements that I do want to share with you here in this video that I've seen showing up in the headlines a number of times recently, even though some of these seem a little bit far-fetched. Like I've said before in other videos, I want to keep you posted with everything going on right now, even though it may seem like, wow, this is not true at all. This is what's going on out there, and we need to stay tuned with all of these details. So there's 3 announcements. Let's work our way through these one at a time. First off, $65 million per week. You want to take a guess at what that one is? I'll tell you right now, okay? This is what's going on out in the headlines. I've seen this a number of times, and I've read into a little bit, but they're saying that now there is a new COVID variant going around in China, and it's likely going to be causing 65 million new COVID cases in China every single week, which, by the way, no, this is not 2020, this is not 2021, this is not 2022, but we are in 2023 right now as I record this video. Seriously, look it up if you want to. This is out there right now, but this new variant, they're saying, is already causing over 1 million new COVID cases a week right now, and they're likely expecting this to balloon up to about 65 million new COVID cases by the end of June every single week. So, surprising, right? I mean, just when we thought, like, are you kidding me right now? I thought this was over like a long time ago, but no. Apparently, it is very much not over with yet. So anyway, when I came across that, I thought, you've got to be kidding. This has got to be like old information, right? No, they're talking about right here, right now in 2023, and this is likely going to peak in the end of June 2023. So, wow. Anyway, that is number 1 that I wanted to share with you. Next, check this out. $49 billion. Do you want to take a guess at what that is? I'll tell you, okay? So just a few days ago on Wednesday, it was reported that the Treasury has $49 billion left in their coffers before they are completely out of cash. Now, we might be looking at that thinking, $49 billion? I'd like to have $49 billion. I would. I'm not sure about you, but I would love to have $49 billion. That'd be pretty awesome, right? I think we'd have a pretty fun time. I don't know what we'd do. Honestly, I have no clue, but I just know that we'd have a pretty fun time, right? But here's the thing. We might be looking at that thinking, that's a lot of money. No, it's not. When it comes down to the Treasury, that is not very much money at all. In fact, this is the lowest level of cash reserves that they've seen since 2021. Let me put it into perspective. Back on April 18th, so not that long ago, a month and a half ago or so, on tax day, they were sitting on $252.5 billion. So in about a month and a half time, they've managed to spend a little bit over $200 billion, okay? So you can clearly see, to put that into perspective, no, $49 billion is not that much money, okay? So I talked about it a couple days ago in a separate video. The X date, did you see that video? Not many people watched it. That's okay. Doesn't matter. I just like to bring you information as I find it. But the X date being thrown out there, which is basically the date in which the Treasury will be completely out of cash and no longer able to pay the bills of the United States, the government, the federal government, and like the interest payments, all things like that. It's not that far out. In fact, it's like a week out, okay? So that's just what they're telling us right now anyway. But $49 billion, that is not very much money when it comes down to the Treasury. They need a lot more than that. Also, to put it into perspective a little bit further, about a week ago, they were sitting on $87 billion, okay? So in about a week's time, they spent, what is that? What is the math on that? 30, is that right? 30, I'm like, $38 billion, sorry. Sometimes I get confused a little bit. All right, anyways, about $38 billion they spent in 1 week. Not a bad life, right? I'd love to be able to have that life. You know what I mean? Could you imagine? Let me tell you this much. We would not be able to spend $38 billion in a week. Not a chance. We wouldn't. You could go and buy all the stuff. You could literally buy everything within your favorite store, and you'd still have billions left. That'd be like, not much. A couple million, 10 million, 20, 30 million, 40 million, maybe. It wouldn't be that much. You'd have billions and billions of dollars left. So $38 billion in a week's time, wow, that'd be a pretty fun job to have, right? Well, not really, but I'm just saying. You gotta get what I'm saying, right? So anyway, so that is the second announcement. Next is $70 billion, okay? Can you want to guess what that one is? This is how far apart Kevin McCarthy and the president are right now on the negotiations with the debt ceiling, okay? That's all that it really comes down to is $70 billion. So that's what I've been seeing out there anyway. Whether that's actually accurate or not, Who knows? But this is just what they're saying. Now, obviously, they have gotten a lot closer on the debt ceiling negotiations here as of recently. But this is what they're saying, is they're apart by $70 billion. That's not that much, considering we're talking, a trillion and a half dollars to be apart by only 70 billion. That's not that much. That's not that much, even though $70 billion alone on its own is like, wow, $70 billion is a lot of money, right? But when we're talking a trillion and a half, 70 billion is like nothing, right? That's walking around money, right? I mean, obviously it's not. That's like super big money right there. But my point is, when it comes down to, the magnitude of big things like this, that is what they're talking about. So craziness, right? Anyway, generally I don't come back all that often and just break down like 3 crazy announcements like this, but these were a couple that I thought, this is kind of interesting. We've got to talk about this stuff going on, and I want to bring this to your attention. But these are some of the announcements that's going on out there right now. And again, I like to keep you updated, even though you might think of this and think, oh wow, this was a total waste of my time. This video was worthless. That's fine. That's okay. Everybody has their own opinion. If you think this video is worthless, let me know down below in the comment section. Say, this video sucks. Let me know, okay? If you want to, that's totally fine. It's fine. I get it. Not every one of my videos suits every single person out there. I totally get that, okay? But what I do is I try to find the best information. I try to bring it to you in these short videos each and every day. And every so often when I find crazy announcements like this that I find fascinating, I think, you know what? Maybe somebody else will find this to be fascinating like me. I'm a total nerd. I love geeking out on this stuff. I read a ton of stuff every single day, even though based on my grammar and based on my vocabulary, it probably seems like I read nothing, but I actually do read a lot. Doesn't mean that I'm like a brainiac. Doesn't mean that I'm, a genius or anything, but I do like to read a lot, and I do like to get really involved in a lot of different things because I'm very curious. I'm a very inquisitive person. I like to do a lot of research and learn a lot of different things because I'm always asking questions. Why? Why is it that? Why are they doing this? Why is this person asking that? Why is this person doing this? Why is the rule this way? You know what I mean? I'm always asking questions, and what are the details of this announcement? Things like that. So anyway, when I come across stuff like this that I find fascinating, I thought, you know what? Let's just bring it to the community here quick and break it down for you. Anyway, these are 3 that I found to be fascinating / funny / honestly kind of pathetic. You know what I mean? Like, seriously. I don't know. We've been talking about the negotiations with the whole debt ceiling thing here as of recently, and we all know what's going on here, right? It's just like a little pity game of negotiations and, I don't know, a whole just drama fest, right? Anyway, hope you found this to be fascinating like I did. If not, that's totally cool too. Let me know down below. Otherwise, I'm here for you in any way that I possibly can be. That's my dedication. That's been my promise and everything else here on the channel for, 3+ years now. I've been back with you every single day, thousands and thousands of videos here on the channel, and more coming every day. I don't plan on going anywhere. I'll continue to be here for you. So enjoy your day. Hope this one helps you. Subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet, and go back and check out any of the other thousands of videos here on the channel. Until next time, enjoy your day and have a good one. I'll catch you again later.